Hey, how you doing today? My name is Brilliant. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today, I'm going to show you how to find double jump in Hollow Knight Silksong. We're going to make our way all the way from here in the Grand Bellway of the Citadel. We're going to make our way across the Coral Chambers, make our way to the left, and once we get over this way, we're going to pass by another stagway. AKA a bell station, whatever they're called. I keep forgetting in Hollow Knight Silksong. I always the Bell Beast way. And then over here, there's a whole mountain that we are gonna have to climb, and I'm gonna take you through it step by step. So if you've already made it to the mountain and you just need to know how to do the platforming, just go ahead and skip forward. And if you need to know how to get there, before we begin, you will need the claw line ability to be able to climb Mount Fay. So if you don't already have that, go ahead and check the link down below. I'll show you where you need to come over here to grab a key, and then also make your way down into the White Ward to go grab claw line. But we're not here for that right now. Let us jump into this. We're gonna make our way to the left, and then we're gonna make our way up, ring some bells, and away we go. Don't worry, we're not going to be fighting all these enemies. We're just trying to get to where we need to get to as quickly as possible, because that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to get you the most out of your game time. Let's get you this double jump ability and press on. So where are we right now? From Grand Bellway up and to the left. So now we're going to make our way over to the left over here. So up left in this room. All right, so from here we're actually going to need to jump up and then head over to the left. Right here. And I'm going to try and avoid these enemies as much as possible, even though they're going to try and chase me down. Alright, so to show you where we are on the map, we can make our way over to the left. So if you don't have this this path above me, don't worry, we don't need it right this second, but you'd have to come to the left, up and around, and then drop down. Alright, pressing on. Alright, so I'm over here. I'm going to go ahead and climb this room. Avoid the enemies. Alright, now here, we're going to jump past some more enemies. Alright, show you where we are on the map again, and we're going to make our way over to the left. And over to here, we can keep going. And this is eventually going to get us to the slab, is what I believe it's called. And we have to find our way to the stag station, which will have a bench, which is nice. And then from there, once we get past the stag station, that's when we get to Mount Fay. Go. So eventually, we're going to make our way down there. We should find a sign right here that tells us to head down, and then we just need to make our way through this area. There are enemies in the dark. They're not really fun to fight, so this is just one little guy. In the next room, you've got a little bit more to fight. So we got a slightly bigger dude. You don't have to fight this guy. You can just press on. You don't have to do this. It's not one of those arena fighters. This key right here, we can come back for it another time. Apostate. Yeah, you're gonna have to find that later. Come down, and just like that, over here to the left, got ourselves a bell beast. Go ahead and crack open some rosaries if you need to. Get this bad boy unlocked. Get yourself some fast travel. And I actually missed it. The bench for this spot is over here to the right. Boom, just like that. And now we can press on over the left and make our way into the cold. So the mechanic for cold is if you stay in the cold for too long, you're going to start taking damage over time. So if you need to, if you mess up the jumps, but you're close to the beginning, go ahead and just backtrack real quick to go ahead and reset yourself and then jump back out there. All right. So the beginning is just a skill check. It's just the left trigger to be able to use your ability, so long as you have the claw line. And there we go. Here we've got chakra, got ourselves a bench, and just like that we can go in and buy ourselves a map. You're gonna want it because we always want the map, right? She's going to tell us that we need to climb, you know, normal stuff. Mount Fay map and Wormways map. Ooh. All right, maps purchased, and now we can begin our climb. It is cold out there, like I said, so just be ready. If you need to come back and take a rest, go for it. That was definitely a mistake, but that's okay. And remember, you can use your claw line to get all over the place. These things are what are going to keep you warm as you're climbing. You're going to have to go fast. Even going as fast as I can, sometimes I will take a damage here and there. So, what we're going to do is from here, YOLO, get that jump, come through here. Again, speed is of the essence. Use that claw line to get yourself up. You do want to get yourself some silk as you're going. Because of that, I'm already taking damage, and there we go. I took 1 damage, not terrible. There's not a ton of silk around, so get it whenever you can. So now we're going to make our way up here. In this spot, you can pogo there and then kind of glide over to the side. It's up to you. You can also just glide. Let's do this. You can dash. If you let go of the movement abilities, or like if you're not holding on to the wall and you just tap the right trigger, like if you're holding on to the wall, like I'm holding the left on the D stick and I press right trigger, I climb up the wall. If I let go of the left D stick and just tap right trigger, I'll dash off the wall. So I feel like that's what helps with that spot. All right, so from here, we're going to make our way over to the right. And remember, you can pause in the air just for a second before using your claw line. Otherwise, it doesn't have a chance to respawn. Got ourselves a nice little checkpoint here. Make our way over to the right. And there are no benches for a little while, all right? So if you fall all the way back down to the bottom, you're going to make that climb all over again. Not the end of the world. It'll happen. This is a spot that threw me off for a long time. It was hard to tell where to go. You can't really reach your way up, and there's an enemy there. If you attack, you can attack that enemy, and really what you're supposed to go down there. You're going to come down here over to the left and hug the left wall. That's what's going to make this as easy as possible to here. If you look at the map, if you keep dropping down, you're going to make your way all the way back to the bench where you began. Not fun, but that's what happened to me the first time I came through here. I made the drop down and I missed this ledge. So we press on. Get ourselves a little bit of silk if you need to heal. This thing over here to the left is an enemy, so be ready to fight this thing. Doesn't take a whole lot, but if you're not ready for it, it can get you. Breakable wall. And then we press on. This next area requires a lot of claw line again. I'm going to heal just to be safe. And so when you pogo, you actually don't get the same amount of height as if you use the claw line ability. So whenever possible, actually you do want to use that claw line. And then hover, claw line. Oh. And if you miss it, you're kind of in a bad spot. So I tried to claw line up to that higher enemy. Not the way to go. I tried the claw line to that little hook up at the top. That's ultimately where we want to go, but you need the claw line the enemy below that in order to continue. So claw line here. Here. The enemy. Then turn around. There you go. We are in the cold, so you do want to make sure that you're going quick. You're going to get to these next couple of areas. We're going to open up a little bit of backtracking to make this a little bit easier. Right here. So you can step on that and you'd be good to go. And we're going to open up that at least 1, if not 2 more times. Again, it's just easier to do this. Do one of these. Grab onto this. There we go. It was just 1 more. We're okay. So, there is a bench down below, but you're not able to reach it from right here. You got to go into the next room. So, don't go up quite yet. We're going to come over to the left. You can hear, if you're really, really astute, that there is a mask somewhere in this room, right here. But you can't get that mask until you get the double jump ability. I don't want to die, so I'm going to get out of here real quick. Come back for that later. Drop down. Breakable wall. The benches in this area, they're all hidden behind breakable walls for one reason or another. 60 rosaries for this bench. Kind of highway robbery, if you're asking me, but is what it is. We're going to pay the toll to get the bench, but also another breakable wall. I'll leave that to you. You go see what's in there. I don't want to take away all of the secrets. I don't want to do everything. You know, it's for you. So now, let's go ahead and make our way up. We can press on. All right, and when we get up here, it's cold again. So, this area is kind of tough, but I believe in you. A lot of claw line. And it's not just left and it's not just right. It's a little bit back and forth. Not too hard. Luckily, you don't have a bunch of enemies like trying to kill you at the same time. And so right there, see how I started taking damage? If you're not super fast, you're going to take at least a little bit of damage. Come up here. There you go. Oh, see, I went to the wrong spot. So when we come up here, once we make our way across the spikes, we're going to make our way over to the right. Come up. Oop. I don't know why if you take damage on those spikes, it resets you so far away from this little fire, but it's okay. Don't get lost. Don't go all the way back down the mountain. Just press on. I like to claw line and then dash. And then from here, we're going to claw line over here. Do it again. And dash over here. Now you're back into the good graces. You made it back to warmth, and we're getting closer and closer to another bench. So from here, just to show you where we are on the map, we don't have a map. I get used to telling you, hey, go check out the map. We don't have one yet. So let's go ahead and press on. You do need to go fairly quickly so you don't take the damage. Actually, we're going to come back over here for the heat. There we go. And we made our way to the warmth again. So, from here, we're going to make our way over to the right, do those YOLO jumps. Go. Some more silk. Might as well heal whenever we can. And we press on. So far, what do you think? Is this crazy tough, or is it manageable? So now, if you remember, this is the spot where we had the drop back down. So we actually do have this on our map. We just did a giant circle up and around back to here. Don't worry, we get to unlock a little bit of backtracking. I just forgot that this enemy was even here to begin with. Not even hard. It's just like, what are you even shooting at, bro? Why are you here? He's not all quite there, but that's okay. Open up backtracking. So that was the path below. So now our closest bench is literally this one. If you fall down, you have to climb all the way back up. But don't worry, we will find another bench here soon. Now we're going to go and sprint and YOLO jump. Claw line. Remember, don't go... You need to go fast, but if you go too fast, your claw line might not be reactivated. Make your way up here. Right here, you got a breakable wall. I almost missed this on my playthrough. If you don't... In fact, I did miss it. I actually died at this spot on my initial playthrough because I didn't know that there was a breakable wall there. I knew that there had to be a bench around here somewhere. After the bench, we're going to make our way out here, and then we continue climbing. Climb, climb, climb. Nothing too crazy. There we go. From here, again, if you just tap that right trigger, you'll stay close to the wall. I'm going to bring your way down. Claw line. All of these are quick. Make your way up and around. Grab the silk because we can. We're on a claw line here. Jump onto this. Pogo this. Claw line. Dash onto the wall. Claw line that enemy so you have enough height. Remember, if you pogo, you're not going to have the height you need. Generally speaking, if you see the enemy, you want a claw line instead of pogo. Alright, so now, make our way up, up, up. Pretty much whenever you can, the answer is up. Up to the top of this. And you want to go all the way up to the very top, because once you make your way up to the very top, you can inspect this, an ancient tuning mechanism. What do you think you do with a tuning fork? You play some sweet music for it. You tune your stuff, right? I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just play your music because it tells you to play your music. We tune ourselves to the gods. And then we get this kind of cool little thing here. What is this? What are you? Is this a boss fight? No. Not today, my friends. Not today. You did it. You made it to the top of the mountain and received the Fay down cloak. The fabled feather down layered with the cloak. Leap again while airborne. Soar above foes. Reach new heights and strike from above. Double jump. Important ability, especially in this game. Lets you get to new areas, and now we don't get cold because we got ourselves a nice Fay down cloak. Look at this. We can also play music for our new friend that we got here, because why not? And another cool thing you can do is down below the video, you can actually subscribe to this channel if you want even more tips for Hollow Knight Silksong. Just saying, that's a thing. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Again, my name is Relia, and I hope to catch you again more real soon, and God bless. Bye.